Welcome to Sinking Synchronicities. Yo, what up to everyone? Peace. I hope we can get people in here this time. I hope this is gonna work because you know how we want to keep the live streams legendary. You know, it's gotta be that way. This is live on TV, no censorship, no anything. Although we get censored all the time by Instagram and Meta and everything and all that shit. You know, but it is what it is. Let's see what we can do. Yo, what up, Gabriel? Hop on in, man. Do a request. Send me a request, and I'll add you up on there. I don't even want to request anyone because it doesn't work usually. Yo, Millie Gang, what up? What up? Hop on in, send a request, and let me add you up. I'll add you up on the list. We got let's do this. Ryan Sage should be in 2 seconds, and I got Beauty and Affliction playing in the background. Yo, let's do this. Oh, motherfucker, really? I don't even know if I can send, let's see if I can send a request. Okay, I sent both invites. Let's see if it works or if we get censored again. This is worse than bullshit. This is toxic colonial shit. Okay, we got this. That's one. So, Billy Gang, you wanna hop on? Yo, what up, Gabriel? And let me send it to Ryan. Yo, let's see what this works like. Yo, we got this. Shit. We're live and direct. Instagram. Fuck you, Meta. But thank you. But no, you know. Nah, it's a joke. It's a bad joke. Don't censor us again.
Finally, you got it. Yes. All right.
Yo, let's go turn off the music now. Let's get into it.
I do always listen to. For real? Yeah. They're doing a good mood to Canada. This one.
Why I look like
that? Boom. Do a live show like I do at the beginning of every synchronicity. I should flip those, you know? Just do some fun shit. Do it live. I'll be the host that does the live host and sentient synchronicities, flips, machetes at the same time while we do spoken word poetry and freestyle, and we do all that at the same time. Gotta be freestyle, you know? In the ways, but not really. Because fucking New World Order and fuck Meta and fuck Zuckerberg, fuck Epstein Island and everything. Fuck all of this shit in the media that nobody wants to talk about, but it's all over the front lines. So I'd say hip hop is history right now, and we know why. Because it's been his story for too long, and hers and theirs have been chopped out. But this time, it's time to bring it back and chop up all the macho men and shit. Boom, live and direct.
That's right.
That's what I said too. That shit went down last night.
Michael, get down my bed.
This guy's gonna hum on later.
Yo, so who else got any toxic? Toxic. Let me send you a request too. Let's get this going. We got this all the way from Mexico to Canada to California to South Africa. Yo, that's a good start right there.
Yeah, that's a great start. Wow.
Let's look for the invite. I got the invite on there. Let's see if he pops up.
I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing because every time I look at my face, you can see my fucking pimple.
Nah, nobody's noticing any of that. God is, trust me on that one. Yo, this is bomb. I'm so glad we're doing this because this is so much better, you know? It's already amazing to have a conversation with a brethren or kindred or sister on the phone, but this is like way better. This is like live and direct. We do anything. This is our own space, you know?
Raw. raw feed, raw stream, you know, like raw streaming, you know, streaming consciousness, you know.
Exactly. Exactly.
Words, but
Yo, my apologies, Toxic. They're still blocking you for some reason. I think your Instagram might be restricted because other people are joining. I'm not too sure what's going on, but it's bullshit. If you want to make another no disrespect to the Bulls here, really in the process. But if you want to, if you have another account that you can log in on that you can hop in, sometimes that works. I'll try to invite some other people, but yo, trust me, we'll get this fixed because every single day we're on this shit. Like literally, we're on here 24/7, live freestyles, live poetry. Yo, what up, J Drum? J Druma. My apologies for mispronouncing. That's a really dope name. Uh, yo, peace to everyone. Respect, and if I ever mispronounce any names or if I ever disrespect anyone in the process of some freestyles, just remember it's all off the top of the head. Please don't hold me accountable for my lack of consciousness when I'm actually expressing what consciousness is.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, check him out.
no, he isn't here.
No, she just sent me a picture this morning.
Yeah, Michael.
No, I hear you loud and clear.
Yo, Gabriel, you want to drop a piece?
I can't freestyle, man.
No, you could just do a written piece if you want to. A lot of people do that. It took me my whole life to actually get to this level of freestyling. I've only done this since like a couple of weeks ago this way. Usually I wasn't able to conjure it up at will, but nowadays it seems like my brain's just going full force,
Yeah, I got something for you. All right. Today's the day. I have two pieces that kind of sound similar when they start. Trying to go into the right one. Today I realized that my lack of focus is my only obstacle. It's manifested kind of traveling that goes beyond aeronautical. Traveling with the body, you can't see with your physical optics. 95% of the toxic could have fathomed this topic. But being esoteric lyricist wasn't just an option. I was adopted by the Galactic Federation of Light to spread the truth of the banana questions like who am I? What am I made of? Who is the savior? So you're telling me you chose to believe him before you even seen him? Why do you refuse to believe that it could possibly be a she? Sounds like misogynistic beliefs to me. Stop saying he's coming, he's an absentee. He's never been entertained to anything you've experienced. You don't know the etymology of what the Holy Spirit is. Don't be ignorant to something you have no experience in. Just because people gain psychic powers from this doesn't make it a sin. The Christ consciousness is a state one can achieve from within. Half the time Jesus wasn't praying, he was meditating, astral traveling. You know the thing you say God forbids. It sounds stupid, nobody should be doing it. It's a God-given ability to strengthen our psychic agility. This is our soul's cosmic capabilities. How you love one book, keep you stuck in docility. Put a cap on your spiritual comprehensibility. Allow me to strengthen your intellectual flexibility.
Yo.
The etymology of the word spirit means breath. Everything is vibrating, nothing is at rest, whether it be physical objects or anything dead. Holy means something more than pure energy. Don't be misled. Everything came from atoms. I think you misread. How can you shun a meditation when prayer is the exact same shit? Setting an intention like a signal you would make. We've established the brain as a computer when it transmits thoughts into reality. Your entire surroundings is constructed by thoughts. It's so astounding that everything you see was once a formless being existing in one's own psyche. The mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant grows aboundingly. We're extensions of a source combining dimensions on top of each other. You're gonna like this part right here. My space brother Kalki said, if life is what you make it, death and dreams are nothing more than imagination. All couldn't exist without your observation. Now I want you to sit in this contemplation. I'm exposing the illusion of separation between the creator and the creation. Everything's manifestation of your imagination. Mental alchemy. Your health and blessings come from your connection to the elements, but the system is feeding you artificial intelligence, making your body's natural environment and making your body's natural diet and environment irrelevant, dumping human tracker corpse in slaughterhouses and selling it. They condition your pleasures and taste buds, so you compel to them. They make you buy fake fruit from the stores like the bell in the mouth, making you forget that your food falls from the trees and all around. They condition you to a diet of a swine blood mouth. While you're sleeping, your stomach's a rancid feeding ground. I promise I'm here to make you understand. Nightmares of parasites ripping your pineal gland. This is why astral traveling doesn't have to be banned. Until you heal your own mind and body, you will never rescind. They make being trapped in your own flesh and mind a trend. But I swear in my own life there is no beginning or end. You will eternally reincarnate this all over again. Until you master your mind, heal your body, and befriend the 5 elements feeding your soul, which is your energy. Study astrology, ground, and quantum physics. And I promise from my heart you'll gratefully listen to this. You'll overstand the hell and bliss within. If you want to astral travel, then you have to go into the inner abyss. I feel lies that all light came from the mind, which is pure darkness. We are all made from pure light, dark matter, star kin. Practice self-love, and I promise you'll find your soul friends. Thanks a lot.
Yo, the multis in there and the speed and the flow. I'm like, yo, you still, I know that, you know, your delivery could be a bit more confident because you're still not on that level where you actually fully believe in yourself and your abilities. But yo, your flow is killing it. Like, yo, the multis in there too, the vocabulary, like, you know, it's like not just one phoneme or double phonemes rhyming. It's like,
Yeah, I made that like 5 years ago. I think that was before I found out about the brain tumor and shit.
Holy shit, man. Yo, you've clearly done your research though. That was like so much important knowledge in all of that. You really were able to travel through all of the important pieces of what it takes many years to find through research. So it's super valuable, and that's what we're doing. We're like fast tracking the awakening for the new generations. So yeah, man, that was in terms of different topics that are of like super high importance. You really brought it all together. That's really inspiring that you got that all into one expression.
yo,
When is your birthday, bro?
February
Gabriel.
22nd. February 22nd,
So
99.
like Aquarius, do you know for sure in the Western system, or Pisces? Okay.
I got my birth chart done.
yo, anybody wants to hop
Cool.
in? By the way, respect Rudy and respect Aaliyah. Yo, thank you for coming in. If you want to request to join in, we still got a spot. We can hop in, no question. You know,
We had someone else who was watching. They also showed up with the same like no adding option. So it's like, is Toxic like well known, or has he
yeah,
like
he is.
potentially?
He's
Yeah. So I think
well
another
respected in
well-known
the underground
person.
in South
Yeah.
Africa.
I think they're being prevented from live streaming because they know that the whoever's running whatever social media networks, they know that the live stream is the most influential platform. And
Yeah.
I've never seen that before, that you like, maybe if your account has been reported, but that can just be a hater or an ex-girlfriend or someone trying to like compromise you. But yeah, something's up with there was another person, but they left. So I want to see like if there was some similarities to Toxic and the other person. I couldn't catch his name, but he also, all of his functions were limited for adding. So yeah, something's going on.
Oh, for sure.
Never seen
Because
that
look
before.
at what the guests we've had so far for the first few is like all stars, like underground legends, like all across the planet, literally, like behind bars, outside, across the continents. This is like, if this was live TV and we were like multi-million famous, like I said, if we woke up tomorrow morning and the live stream hit 1 million views, and the elites would hate this. They'd be like, yo, they're exposing the whole industry. They're exposing everything. They're talking about nutrition at the same time. This is cool shit. Most people won't even think it's new age. It's like, yo.
Well, the stream you were on earlier, Kalki, you were talking to a real legend who was he was reading from his book that he wrote, his 700-page book, and he said that he recently gifted a copy to Kamala Harris's sister. So we're right in there, man. This could really take off. So see what you can do with that crew, you know?
Oh, with everyone, that's what I'm saying. Is like I made a presence out of nowhere because my presence is already there since ages. I haven't been online on Instagram much. I never thought of doing lives. The only person, you know, who told me who I should do a live with machete flipping and freestyle was Zambo Beats. He's the one who inspired that. So Zambo Beats, world famous. He's done shit with Princia,
Whoa,
Dr. Dre's
no way.
producers. He knows a bunch of people, but he's not in the New World Order shit. He's like literally doesn't fuck around with anybody that's like not, you know, he works with nothing but underground legends usually. He's done shit with Six Sense, with Cannabis, Princia, that like people that are multi-million famous legends of hip hop. But like he's the one that actually inspired me. He's in Croatia. He's in Island Clot, and mad respect if he's listening at some point, you know, or like anyone else is in there, because I've made 3 albums with him so far. It's been an absolute pleasure. We did that in 4 days. Who the fuck does four days, 3 albums? You know what I mean? And like this is from scratch with samples, with like, you know, cover art, everything released, mixed, mastered, recorded, written. So of course it's gonna pick up. It has to. There's no question. Like everybody else that's out there, nobody's got that like that you said, the brethren, that living legend. Please forgive me, I forget his name, but I only met him like since 2 days ago. But he's got like 10 books that are like bricks, like Bibles. That's amazing. That's the kind of shit that I do. So, but different. You know, I do it in music. He does it in books. I got mad respect. People that are prolific or not, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's not about the amount that you've made, but then people that have made an amount of consistent quality material, I'm like, I gotta give respect. But people that haven't, I'm like, it's not about the consistency. It's not about the amount. It's not about the quantity, but the consistency and the quality is definitely needed. So I know people.
100%, yeah.
My favorite
Consistency is everything. Yep.
Yugen's got 2 albums so far. She's working on a third. They're working on a third one. But that's one of the greatest living legends of hip hop, no question. Black Panther in the flesh. You know, so I'm like, it doesn't matter how much you drop. So many people out there these days, they have poems on end, not never ending poems. So much beautiful poetry out there. But we're saturated with so much music and so much poetry, you know?
Yeah, for sure. We're in a singularity in every creative space. So I don't know if Toxic can hear us. I also typed it in the chat, but Kalki, you were correct. If he just makes a new account, even it'll take a couple minutes, but then it won't be censored. 90% chance he can just jump right in and share his voice. So if you have the time, or if you have
Toxic, Gabriel is a mastermind with that. He knows exactly how to make. Gabriel, how many Instagram accounts have you made so far?
Oh, dude, I've made like fucking 300 in the last few years. Exactly. Just trying to, like, you know, rebuild my original following.
That's hacking.
I swear to God.
System right there, though. You've rebuilt my following too. You've actually added up on mine. It's crazy because I would see and recognize your accounts, and I'm like, you're hacking the system by doing that.
Yeah, I just learn it, and then I, you know, just try to follow the right people that, you know, try the right audience. Even they've said to like Nature Boy TV, the person who basically gave me the enlightenment when I was 18. He said to, you know, add people who, you know, who like my videos, who comment, and find your soul tribe that way. You know, like people who are already, you know, streaming into the same shit.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I've always been trying to do that.
I can't follow all of your new stuff because you have so many accounts. I would never endingly follow your accounts. But you know that I'm there. Like, I'm there 100%. You hit me up anytime and you hop in a live stream, I'm there, you know?
Right. Yeah, facts.
If you have
something
account you want me to follow, just tell me and I'll do it.
Cool.
But yeah, we should all do that. But definitely, if you're in the live here and you see, just drop down, check the comments, check everything. If you can, if you have time, go follow people because we don't play around. We don't have like, you know, we're not gonna have people coming in here and that are like talking about how you know, they love Donald Trump or something, or like, you know, we don't have random poets wandering in and saying shit that nobody wants to listen to. It's like this This is serious talk, you know, grown
pretty
up talk.
much. Well, not pretty much. It's been strictly creative individuals who have been through hell and are ready for some solutions. And we have the actual organic network of, you know, we know who is ready to speak and who we can vouch for, who we would trust with our home or to watch our children. Like, we know the good people, and we know who has a voice because this has been a long journey. We're still kind of young, but for me, it's been like a solid decade, if not more, of figuring out what truth sounds like and building an awesome spirit family. And it's been quite the journey. Something, Kalki, I may as well tell you here, but Gabriel was saying he wanted to check out like some possibilities of different locations where he can potentially relocate for a while. So I already found 4 organic farms, and then 2 friends are actively looking right now. So solutions
Yeah, because
all around.
like Gabriel is like he's a martial artist. He does Wim Hof cold training. He does fasting. He's ITAL. You know, he does like he's got all the right cards lined up. Like he's got, and I told him he can come through here anytime, but it's far away and the papers and everything is complex. So if you got links in the U.S., that's even better. I got lots of links
Yeah,
too, but in California,
and if you're going through difficult times, it's important to just find peace, you know, or like, yeah, just even like a month of just peace, you know, it goes a long way. It refines the mind. Have you heard of Shilajit, Gabriel?
No, I haven't.
It's a really important one. That helps everything. It goes on into the DNA level and protects your DNA from oxidative stress, but it gives you so much strength and energy. It's a resin from the Himalayan mountains. I'll send you a link, and anyone listening, you got to get some Shilajit. This stuff is crazy. The active part is carbon 60, and it literally fuses with your DNA. It's the most powerful antioxidant in the world, and
it looks and tastes like hash oil. I love it. It's a,
totally, yeah,
if
exactly.
you love hash oil, you're gonna love Shilajit.
Yeah, honestly, now that I think of it and kind of, you know, piece everything together, I can't really relocate until I get my course shit taken care of. But honestly, that's all I'm waiting for until I can travel.
Infinitely flexible, bro, and they're gonna need even more people around Christmas time and New Year's because, like, they're, you know, doing their thing. There's more activity in every business around the holidays. So whether it's in a month or 2 or 3 or even in the spring, don't even worry, man. These places have been in operation for decades, and they've been bringing people in for years and years and years to not just to experience for like as someone who wants to have that experience like for yourself as an individual, but it really benefits the farms. It's not easy to be producing food and taking care of land. It's a lot of work, man. Most farmers do like 14-hour days minimum, but that's not the game for the volunteer stuff. It's like 3 or 4 hours, and it's just to introduce you to that life, and it's to build community, build friendships, and it's a really cool system, and it's happening all over the world, man. The permaculture revolution is super strong, and people are giving up the city life for it more than ever, and it's beautiful to witness. And then some people are bridging like both worlds, like creating hydroponic towers in the cities, growing mushrooms, growing microgreens. It's a great reality that we're in. A lot of innovation, and it's only going to get better. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I've seen some people like me are rewilding too. They're actually just protecting the entire land, not growing anything, just letting it grow naturally and then harvesting and foraging. I have a
And
lot of
then
wild.
you're protecting all the bees to help everyone else, and the butterflies, all the pollinators. So that's
I'm not
equally
out
important
there
work. Yeah.
stomping around trying to like dig the ground, shove insects around, and be like, I need to plant my vegetables. I just go out and harvest as much as I can around the edge of my giant like balcony on the house. I get the hops, I get the berries, the cherries, the stuff like that. And I leave the rest for the birds, and I just buy my stuff locally, local farmers, pick up big bags of like 50 pounds, 25 pounds of everything. I try to live like my
Oh,
ancestors did, you know, but it's Métis. Obviously, I have a lot more privileges than they did. But if you look at my fridge, like I was saying yesterday to some people, show my fridge and it's like nothing but vegetables and fruits in there. I got about 100 apples, 10 pounds of carrots, 10 pounds of potatoes, 10 pounds of beets, and then some mustard and ketchup. And like, you know, that's about it.
I'll
yo, I've got.
work on.
Sorry, I cut you off, Gabriel. What was that?
Oh, I was just saying I have to work on those apples. I'll give those apples help.
Oh yeah.
And apples
Yo,
are
Kalki, I've got pardon?
apples are life. Apple cider vinegar will save your life. Apple cider, fresh apples, when you crunch them, it's apple cider that you're making in your mouth. That'll cure 3,000 different diseases. It'll cure anything. One apple will cure sickness instantly. Yeah, it's so sad to see so many medicines in the world, so many medicines available, and people look for the illegal ones in the drugstore. Those made by Nazis. I'm like, yo, check
Look,
it
he's
out.
shaking. Like, so I
You know?
covered him up. Look, he's chilling now.
Yeah, I simply came in here fucking like a half a sandwich. Yeah.
Yo, Gabriel, could you mute your mic if you're not talking? There's just some feedback.
All right.
Well, I don't mind it, but it's okay. You know, like it's if you want to, you can. If you want to talk, yo, feel free, man. Say anything. I'm gonna have
Yeah, it's totally open. Yeah.
And imagine, I got these vegan hazelnut cookies, a package of 15 of those. Organic vegan hazelnut chocolate chip cookies, but they're slightly expired. I got them at a surplus store, so it's carbon negative. I'm making sure something doesn't go to waste. $1 for a pack of 15 of those. Oh, so tasty. It's crazy. It's like a biscotti. So this is how I survive. I live under poverty level, but I go thrift around. I dumpster dive. I find like some of the cheapest options available, but super high quality. So I live like a street prince, but I live under poverty level, which is crazy, you know?
In Mexico, it's the heirloom corn tortillas, bro. They're making these things like just in the little town I'm in, they're pumping out like 300,000 of these tortillas every morning at 5 a.m. And it's like freshly ground heirloom corn. And bro, I've had to survive on 75 cents a day for a few weeks at a time.
Yo,
And
in the building. That's like another all-star legend. This is like Narga is he's a Rwanda war orphan that got adopted in Quebec. He's one of my best friends in this entire
yo. He's blocked too. He's blocked.
He's blocked.
Okay, so yo, he's blocked. He can't be added. Check it out. Try and add him.
Mm-hmm.
See, man. So toxic. Narga 4183 cannot be added, and then there was another, I think, a musician. Oh,
yo, Narga,
you gotta call it out. You gotta call it out. See what happens. Yes.
What are you doing, man? What's happening?
You reversed the curse. How did you do it? Did you change something? Because we've got several people who are totally unable to join.
Il était pas capable de t'inviter, man, parce qu'il y avait un blocage. Il nous empêchait d'inviter plein de monde dans le live. Hey, man, on avait Babylon War Child hier, on avait Unknown Misery, on avait un mec qui était en prison haute sécurité en Californie live. Il a passé 9 ans en solitaire, 30 ans de prison. Truc de fou, man. On a eu des légendes ici, c'est de la bombe de t'avoir, man. Tu veux-tu lâcher un piece live?
So, I don't know what I want talking, but I'm here.
Yo, I gotta talk in French for him. I'll translate for everything because he speaks English. He understands it really well, but he doesn't speak it like super, super well. Not a lot of vocab because he's from Quebec. But like, you know, now. But he's from Rwanda originally. This brethren, one of my most solid, I've known him since I was like 14 years old. We've known each other like 20, 25 years, maybe more.
Yeah, it's 25 years.
Yeah, crazy shit, man. This is one of my best friends in the entire planet. If there's one person you would say who's your best friend that you've known for that long, that you've known is like your best friend in the world, that's the dude. That's Naga. And he's one
Welcome
of the
to a very special gathering.
This dude in Quebec, yo, lâche-leur un freestyle en français, même pas un freestyle, fucking pièce, n'importe quoi.
Ben non, tu sais que j'ai arrêté. You know, I've stopped rapping since 8 years.
No way. J'oublie tout le temps. I keep forgetting. Fuck. And he's a producer too. He does everything. The good, you know, he has a collection of music that he's got a hip hop repository. C'est gros comment? Now, how many gigs do you have? How many terabytes?
How many CDs or how many?
Well, let's say CDs
hard drives.
and how many terabytes of like the hard drives?
many are drive, but I have so many vinyl of many singles or vinyls. Just say um just say it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Are you able to give us something from the 8 years of silence?
Yes.
Because this is an open mic. Anything you want to share, conversation or verses, rhymes, poetry, music. We want to hear your voice, my
Tu
friend.
peux-tu faire un vieux texte ou quelque chose si tu peux? Ou n'importe quoi?
Ah, comme je t'ai dit, j'étais venu pour te supporter puis tout ça, mais question texte, tout ça, c'est un peu en arrière de moi, c'est un peu en arrière de moi. Hein.
Yeah, non, c'est pas grave. It's all good, all good. This is space for everyone. Ben, Chris, man, reste dans le convo si tu veux, man. C'est de la bombe de t'avoir ici. This guy is so humble. You have no idea. I brought him in. He's the only guy in my life I ever got him a contract to come perform at my university. And this is the guy I survived a drive-by with. We got shot at 5 times. We survived 5 bullets at 17 years old. This dude, I survived the drive. Who the fuck could you say in your life you survived a drive-by with? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In Canada? Yeah, no one. In Canada? Oh, dude.
We got shot at by Hell's Angels. Literally, like some youth that were like, they were like 17, 18, too. We were 17 years old at Ruda's place because our brethren had 5 pounds stashed in his closet. They were trying to rob him. So we popped out. We fucked them up bad, though. Narga fucked up their car so bad. And then we went and wrecked up their whole Honda Civic after they shot us. We drove back to their house, found the fucking place, wrecked the shit up with baseball bats and crowbars.
I'm not proud, but that's fact. I'm not proud, but that's facts.
Yeah, but that's teenage shit. C'est on était des adolescents, you know? We were like,
Ouais,
but then
c'est ça, c'est
around,
ça.
this is what happened. Hell's Angels fuck around. We're like, yo, fuck you. Boom.
And in Regina, of all places, what a surprise.
Oh, yo, if I tell you Shaolin Fam stories, this is why you gotta go listen to music. I gotta link you up. Now, guys, ta musique, est-ce qu'elle est encore en ligne à quelque part? Y en a-tu à quelque part que je peux trouver?
À part ma dernière chanson que avant de partir, il y a puis peut-être la connexion à Marseille Connexion, bien sûr, mais sinon c'est pas il y a pas tant de trucs.
All of the greatest living legends I grew up listening to in France and Marseille. He's done collaborations with all the OGs in French rap from France. He's rapped with practically all of them.
Ouais, Anton, je dois partir pour aller chez le dentiste, mais je suis vraiment content de t'avoir vu. T'as l'air d'être vraiment en forme. Fait que je suis content. Fait que de toute façon, on se recapte bientôt.
Yo, quand tu veux, man, viens-t'en. He's 2 hours away from where I am. Yo, viens-t'en quand tu veux, man. Pointe-toi, on fait de quoi, on chill, man, on fume. J'ai une livre de weed ici, man.
Good. But for your friend, I must go to the dentist and I'm happy to know you and go ouais, on se verra un autre jour.
Ok, c'est
We see you today.
officiel en direct de Paname, c'est de la bombe. Moi aussi, je suis de Paname quand j'étais plus jeune, man. Moi, je suis Anthony, 9-2.
Salut, à plus.
Yo, peace, peace.
You have to ask before he leaves, Kalki, before he leaves, ask if he did anything specific to get into the stream, because he was blocked too. Did he do anything specific to access the live stream?
I invited him in.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess you could invite anyone else. Perfect. Okay.
Invited, oh shit, Toxic doesn't work, but I just invited Pierre Olivier, that's cool. And then Sister, Seapieces. I just sent her an
Okay,
invite.
so everyone else works. It's just Toxic. Okay, cool.
Boom, we got Seapieces in live. Yo, Indigenous Goddess in the building. Bear Clan. Yo.
Hello.
With the earth. We're all out here with our walls. Yo, thank you for the earth.
I'm with Rob.
Yo, Seapieces, can you believe the guy that just came in, my best friend from 25 years that I survived the drive-by with? I'm like, and he pops up in my live stream. We haven't talked in years. He lives 2 hours away from where I am.
That's amazing.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden the
like,
linkage.
barely, you know?
Yeah. Linkage. Yeah.
And that's crazy. Those stories, nobody can fake those stories. Like, yo, the guy is a war orphan from Rwanda, and he survived the drive-by with me at 17. That's crazy. He got pulled out of that in the middle of the genocide.
In Regina.
And then we ended up in Regina because I flew him out there at the University of Regina to come do a show because he's one of the dopest hip-hop legends of Quebec City. So I brought him out there, flew him out, got him a $500 stipend and some free food and a free hotel and everything, and he chilled there with me, and we got shot at while he was there.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
That's a real hip-hop story.
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah. Well, it's nice to see you today.
Yo, likewise. It's so beautiful to have you in here. Yo, please drop a piece on it. Yo, peace to everyone in the background too. Peace to all of you. But yo, please, if you want to drop a piece or anything, feel free because we need your wisdom.
Oh, I don't know about if I have any wisdom today.
I think you're lying. You're a bad liar.
Yeah. I don't believe in lying. Only my license plates, it says LIE. Yeah.
I believe in
I'm sitting here
but
with
you're
Rob.
police officers sometimes.
Yeah. No, it was nice to join in last night too. Talk a little bit about addiction stuff. Yeah. Rob is a counselor as well. We're both therapists for mental health here in Saskatchewan, in Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. That's such a cool place.
Yeah.
I gotta go see Red Flowers again one day. One of the guys who inspired me to walk barefoot, he's like a Vajrayana monk there that has a giant house by the river in Saskatoon with a huge tract of land, and he has beautiful, beautiful statues. He hosted us for the Mutant Academy tour when we raised money for AIDS orphans in Africa and malaria.
Wow.
That guy, I gotta go see. I gotta go see him again. I think he would host us and be happy to have a show there.
Yo, Kalki, sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna take my like the video contribution off, so there's a space for Toxic. See if you can get him in.
Good.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to do. So that's good. That sounds perfect. Let's do it.
Sounds good. And we got to get back to our offices, so I just wanted to pop in and say hi.
Okay, well then, no problem. Then that's perfect. Seapieces, I'll try to get
back. Thank you.
So thank you so much. And it's honestly like always an honor. Thank you so much for dropping in. Like that's one of my best friends in the whole world too. We've known each other like 10 years, and I'm like, I had nobody else that I talked to on that level with like Seapieces. I'm like nobody else in my life that I talked to on that level.
Lots of love. Much love to everyone here. Hey, take care.
Peace. Okay, let me try this. Toxic phobia.
I couldn't take myself off the mute. The title was covering the
all good
mic button.
Yo, Katie Waiters, peace. Yo, what up? Let me see. Toxic. I keep sending the invite, but it's not showing up. Kevin Demers. Yo, respect, frère. Tu connais Narga. So, tu connais Narga, c'est de la bombe, man.
Actually, no, it wasn't even Gus Pepper. It was a fucking green one.
We invite Ryan in then. Okay. Okay, no, he's not. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yo, anybody else who wants to hop in, please do this. Otherwise, I'll try to do a new piece and do it off the top again. Try to keep it fresh, Switch the topics up. Let's do it properly. Let's do this and reconstruct it like a Sri Yantra triangle overlapping with the Flora Vida. That's like the passcode for the Nautilus. That's the spaceship in the future I talk about a lot. Too much, sometimes, often, but I'm like Captain Nemo back in the days when he had a submarine that was destroying UK Navy and the US too, before it even existed properly. But I'm saying this kind of shit so you can relate, because that's just fiction, but I'd say it's non-fiction, obviously. And no reference to the hip-hop crew, because the difference is I'm not like Ill Bill. I'd say Kill Bill, but you know who, that's the difference. I'd say Kill Bill Gates and Microsoft. But some of you dudes are so soft, I wouldn't even want to call you that. But I'd say you're blackballing the industry regardless, mumbling raps, and it makes no kind of sense. So I'm like, yo, I got to start and think of something else off the top of my head that's kind of fresh, because otherwise, well, I'm going to be lost in debt. And what's the cost of sin these days when you look at everything and there's a price for karma? You're like, yo, does anyone even know what the Indian traditions meant originally? Back in the days of Indo-Dravidian, right? The caste system been inverted to white supremacy, but we're still living in an age of transition. So it's the Venus Project, but the New World Order is still trying to hold on to the grasp of this crumbling empire that they've got. And I'm like, nope, you're not going to go to Europe and see the U.S. crumble and watch the war go on there and trigger all your hurricanes with HARP and then make up new names for people and try to remove their destinies, because fuck all of you for even trying to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? My apologies. Everybody dropped out, so I got to invite some people back in. But this is just a freestyle, you know, just off the top of the dome. For those that know what the topics are, for those of you that know what I drop, I'd say, yo, come on, do better. If you're a poet, I respect you, no question. But if you can't do what I do, then I'd say no problem either, because you know what it is. Like I said it often, Nas and Jay-Z, Ether. But the thing is, after that, they became friends. And then I'm like, yo, you signed under Rockefeller Records after you told him that you destroyed him and you were God's son and he was like the devil. Does that make any kind of sense? No, that's like the industry with Nas depicting himself as Christ on a cross with Puffy next to him going, can't stop, won't stop. People forgot that shit. Like Wu-Tang on stage. And I'm repeating myself, but you know, this is a freestyle, so please don't censor me. So I'd say, yo, get it. Wu-Tang was on stage saying, yo, Puffy, put your Wu-Tang symbols up. Yes, respect. Give respect to Puffy up here. That's live. Back in the 90s. They did shows with Biggie too. Biggie talked about how he liked them young and fresh and clean with no hair in between. You know what I mean? No, I don't. I really don't. That's some sick, twisted shit. That's pedophilia. That's child rape and abuse. He called himself a big black demon. Some people argue whether it was Tupac or Biggie back then, but I'm like, East versus West. West would stomp the East so bad. If you actually tried to rep Biggie, you'd go to hell, like his mom actually said. I'm worried for my son's soul. But nobody talks about these subjects. So my apologies if I'm rubbing shoulders with some giants when I talk about this kind of shit, but I see the kings in the industry and I'm like, no, thank you. You know, even Kendrick Lamar is calling his brothers words that I can't even describe, and his sister, and he's saying they're like tired. I can't even use those words. I'd get censored, and I should. I'd get punched in the face by a goddess for even saying that word disrespectfully. But this guy is the king of the industry, but he dissed Drake, so I'm like, good job. That was great. Family matters. Shit, sorry if I'm repeating myself again. But anyways, let me give the floor to somebody else. Peace and respect. Let me invite back Gabriel. Yo, Ryan, you still there? Boom.
Yeah, bro, I'm still here. I'm just taking care of a bunch of stuff because as you know, but maybe whoever's listening doesn't know, I got a super short notice. I have to move and find a new place. Yes. So I'm running around a little bit, but I'm also down to like, well, how about this? Minutes, but I'll run this idea by some really good poetry lines. But I think it would be amazing to go line for line.
Oh, let's do it.
So like we'll have to start really slow. But give me 5 minutes. I'm just cleaning up a few things, and then think about that. Let that process. But the first line is, a buffalo stampede is all you need.
Okay, this is my line. I gotta go blast trees because I need that ganja and hashish.
Man, I wish I was faster. It's almost, well, man, I've never tried to enter that flow state with another person. That's wow, that's way more challenging than I thought. Wow. Okay, yo, Toxic is saying try one more time. He just changed the restriction setting.
Let's do it.
You're the only one. You're the main host, so it's gonna have to be you to try.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do this. Let's do it. I invited him again. I hope he opts in. This should be great because, to be honest, this has been fucking awesome. Come on, let's make it work. Meta, you pissed me off, but you used to be African owned when you were still Instagram. Shit.
Do you know what? I'm gonna make myself useful right now. I don't know if because it's so weird with like switching accounts and stuff. But I'll set up an account right now. I'll throw the password in the chat, and final option, he can just try that one. So I'll come back in 2 minutes.
I invited you twice already. I'm doing it a third time, but it's not. It presses invite like it's working, but it doesn't seem to send it.
Yeah, man, he must have been censored. I can make a new account in 1 second.
Bars on here. If he was dropping some shit, he's killing all the competition. No question. Yeah.
Okay, then it needs to happen. So I'll be back in literally 2 minutes. I'm gonna make a new Instagram account for him real quick. I'll put the login details.
Yo, can I get? I wanna. Charita, do you wanna? Yo, this is one of the greatest loves of my life. Literally, you just hopped in. Charita Deare. That's Uhuru's goddess. So, yo, I'm mad respect, so much love. I'm like so grateful. If you want to hop in on the live chat, we were just doing, stream of consciousness thoughts. I'm dropping some poetry, juggling some swords, that kind of stuff. But it's so beautiful to see you here. We're doing amazing these days. Can I hop you in on the chat?
Sounds good.
Let me see if it works. This is so crazy. Like all the greatest people in my life that just pop up,
There's also a whole bunch of chests and shit around you. God. Gas.
Okay, so let me try to be entertaining for a fraction of a second since Ryan is gone. So, like I said, I don't want to be actually repetitive, but you know what it is. So actions speak louder than words, but I'd say words sometimes can speak vortexes into existence. That's the seventh sense, that's seventh dimension, self-manifested prophecy. That's destiny. A lot of people are stuck up in their fates like there's 6 million ways to die, like Arasta said it. But then Snoop Dogg requoted that, and it made no kind of sense because he was talking like some gangster shit that was disrespecting women as goddesses. I'd say you got to remember the oracles too, non-binary. That's for all of you. And mad respect. Querita de Are. Let me do a piece, actually. This is a piece I wrote for Terita that I wrote on high security. And I've never actually managed to perform it for her because I was locked up back then and she never heard it. So since you're in the live chat, let me do that for you if that's cool.
Oh yeah, fuck me, fuck this goddamn game, dude. Like,
I'm digging through the files that I wrote on high security right now, and I know I have a piece in there for Terita. So thank you so much for being here. Oh, I think it's right here. Is it? No. I have it somewhere close. I know this. I just saw it this morning, and I was like, oh, this is a piece I wrote when I was locked up literally for a 3-year sentence for attempted murder on a police officer. And they were not letting me even go out for two seconds. Oh, here it is. Beautiful. So this is how I started. So I wrote this literally when I was locked up in like a cell with 6 straps on an injection cot with no furniture, no sunlight, not even 5 minutes a week to go outside for a smoke break, forced injections and everything. And I wrote this in graffiti with a tiny little pencil because that's all they gave me to do while I was in there. I was locked up for 6 months out of a 3-year sentence. And this is what I wrote for you, Terita. I think you're still listening. So I said, hell is an illusion. Heaven is you. Your mind's veil is the blueprint. Terita de Are, you are so far beyond what they thought of. And sea of your diaspora, seedy demons and liars cannot mar your thoughts. Uhuru's goddess, your freedom is Zion, and the beauty is stars from cosmic dusts and drafts that flew past us as we viewed it all. I know that you'll always see through conspiracies the dubious gods, like bankers and white supremacists tried to blank out of our consciousness. Je comprends, oui, qui tu es depuis la nuit des temps de Nout, depuis ta supraconscience et tout ce que tu sais qu'on a fait pour arrêter le nouvel ordre mondial. Je n'ai jamais été ce que j'aurais dû être pour toi, mais je comprends pourquoi les études étaient les plus importantes en fait. Quand tu m'as laissé, que tu m'as dit que tu étais l'amour de ma vie, et tu m'as dit pas toi pour moi, mais on peut quand même s'amuser avant que je parte, je n'aurais pas dû dire oui, mais tu es la guanine des îles de ma compassion. Tu es la vida de Gaia, princesa de fuego de mi agua fresca, nahuala celesta, jaguara de mezcla mestiza, ninfa de las forestas de Micmacs, soy Kikuaju. Tu es una guerrera de Iris, you are an avenger, seize this. Peace. So yeah, that's a piece I wrote for you that you never heard. Crazy, right? I made like probably about 100 songs for Terita. And that's crazy. You just showed up today out of the, the ethers. Literally, so thank you. Yo, I don't know what's going on. Everybody seems to be glitching out of here. So there's only one person that's not loading properly. So I think I'm going to close the cipher with that poem because I think it's a beautiful way to end this. And if anybody wants to jump back in, please feel free. We'll try to host with somebody else. But otherwise, this has been Sentient Synchronicity Open Mic. We talk about everything. This is Revolt Motion Records. This is Black Lotus Sangha. This is all of us together, like a whole coalition, Mutant Academy, Spaceless Realms. Check out all of it. Drop down. Come check it out. And mad respect to everyone. Thank you, Ryan, for making this possible. Thank you to all of you, to Gabriel, to Terita, to Narga, to all the people who came through and listened. Toxic, we'll get you on the next one, I promise. Let's make this happen. Peace. Peace to the gods and the earth and the goddess and the oracles.